Hi, guys. I hope you can hear me. Let's see. Well, looks like that's connecting and get to the comments. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm hoping that you can. Looks like you should be able to. Hey, Teresa. How are you? I'm just trying to keep warm. How are you guys doing? I had to put my camera over in this direction, which is kind of odd. You can see and hear me. Good. Thanks. Well, I hope you guys are doing well. Hi, Mama Bear. I had to chop my hair because my hair got all caught up and stuck. So I just had to take a pair of scissors and just hope for the best. So I have no idea. Doesn't probably look that great, but it's just going to have to grow out. So I hope you guys are doing well. Hi, Janet P. It's nice to see you guys. I'm running a bit late because I had problems with I've got this wound vac, and the tubing and all this stuff gets mixed up and messed up, and my husband had to fix it. So thank you. So before I could come on, of course, he had to do a hurry up patchwork on my wound vac stuff. So that was a pain in the ass. But here I am, thirsty and all. We're having a lot of rain, as you guys may have heard over here. I hope you guys are keeping warm. It's so weird to talk without my headphones, and I don't know what I'm expecting to hear, at least my own voice, I guess, and know how loud or not that I sound. I hope I sound all right. Oh, hey, Beverly. Sorry, you guys. That went down the wrong tube. Oh, lots of that happening. MP44, how are you doing? Mad love for you. Thank you. I sound good. Thanks. I have been, I tell you, it's been a struggle every time I think that I'm starting to get, you know, right about there. Something comes and hits me and knocks me sideways again, something health wise. So it has just been a battle. And I don't know how long I'll last here tonight, but I wanted to get on and say hello and wish you all well and let you know that I am thinking of you. And and when I have energy, hi Geek Hillbilly, JR. Aw. So hey Sherry, I'm hanging in there. I'm trying to get my stamina back up, which is the word I've been looking for, and keep warm. It's very cold here and chilly and rainy, like I was saying. And it's just nice to be social because mostly I'm either asleep or I'm having to have the wounds looked at or worked on, or the padding and the all the stuff that goes on them dealt with, and it's boring. And it's also tiring. So by the time I'm done with that, it's like, you know, the last thing I feel like doing is put on a little bit of makeup and and trying to do readings and stuff. I just don't have the concentration for it right now. But I have been keeping up with certain cases and things like that, and some stuff politically within our own country. But mostly, I've been looking more at Ukraine and Russia. It's just where I'm drawn to right now. Maybe you should take some. Let's see here. What does Julie say? Maybe you should take some adaptogens. Ooh, yes, I will look into that. I am doing some. I've got This is like complete gut health, probiotics. These really helped. I've got about 6 of those left, and I've got some other things, but yeah, adaptogens would be good. And I'm definitely doing, some herbal supplements, like, that have, like, for iron and B and other stuff. Just been busy, Geek Hillbilly says, doing, optional truck repairs, latest project using oil filter as coolant filter. That's interesting. Wow. Oh, Japanese knotweed. I will have to, I will go back over the chat, Julie, and I will write these things down. Nutritional yeast, yeah. I've heard about that for the B vites. Because sometimes when you take the B vitamin tablets, they make you kind of, you know, sick. Oh, missed you like crazy, Maya. Oh, how are you, girl? So you can see I had to just really chop the crap out of my hair. I'm I'm feeling okay. I am a little tired. I'm not going to lie to you. I I do feel pretty tired. And the later it was getting for me having to put this off, I was going like, "Oh man, I can't put this off any longer because I'll be asleep." So I wanted to make sure I got on here before I got too tired and was like eyes open but like kind of zombie asleep. I've kind of done that. Oh, Dr. Berg has a YouTube channel that's been very interesting and helpful. I'll check that out. Thanks, Julie. We are so happy. Oh, to see you. If you do feel like doing a reading, that's cool, but just know you're alive and that's all we need. Yeah, I can't, I won't be doing readings tonight because I just don't have the energy. But I'm hoping that maybe next Sunday I can do that. Um, with just some it, taking some from you guys, like let's say 5 or something like that, and see how I do. No offers to play Santa this year, so I shaved off the beard. Well, sometimes you have to make a change, Geek Hillbilly. So I had to cut my hair because it got all from not being well, it got stuck. Oh, oh yeah, matcha tea. I really appreciate the prayers, folks, and I do believe that they've been helping. I have been so knocked over. Oh, Larissa, Jeffrey, hello, hello. I'm so glad to see that you're here too. And Butterfly Kisses Healing, great healing there with Butterfly Kisses. Thank you. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm just going to be chit-chatting here tonight and just kind of catching up with you all, just very gently, 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 because my energy, even just to socialize, is very up and down. It's like I can feel like I'm really energetic, and then whoop, and then it's like, oh, okay, you know, I get to feeling very tired. Thank you. Hey, Phelan. Hello, nice to see you. Thank you. You're so kind, P44. I tell you guys, when I had to chop this hair, I do mean I had to chop it because my hair was long and I had it pulled back and I had it flipped up. I don't even have that anymore, y'all. But I had fallen asleep and I had been really sick for a couple days. And then when I went to get up the next day and put my hand through my hair, it was like locked in a mat and I couldn't get it out. So I tried and I tried, and I eventually just gave up and got a pair of scissors, tipped my head down and cut it. And I felt much better. It was rough there for a while. I'm not going to sorry about that. I'm not going to lie. Um, it like I said, just seemed like every time I got my head up for air from one health problem, another one came along. I just felt like I kept getting run over by the bus, you know. But I'm only just starting to get that energy level back up, and, so I thought, "Well, it'd be really good if I came on and just kinda broke the ice again and just said hello to everybody and let you all know that I'm, making my way back on slowly but surely. It may not be every week. It's just going to depend on my energy, my health, and this gadgetry that I'm wearing to help these wounds heal. And I'm just glad to see you guys here. It's really, really impressive that you all are here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it because I know Sundays are the day that everybody does their live. And I didn't want to bump in on everyone else's, but I just thought, well, I'll pop on and just say hello for a little while and see how you guys are doing. And it sounds like you guys are doing great. Detangling spray from the Honest Company. Ah, yeah, you know what? I tried. I got like everything in the basket. It was not coming. It was fused. I mean, fused. I couldn't believe it was hard. It was I've never had that in my life. I mean, never, ever. And I've had tangles. My mom can tell you bad, but this was like, I don't know. It really was strange. It's like it hurt as well. So, but it was just fused. It's like my hair is very fine, but it was like when it got tangled and woven around each other, it just kind of fused. So here I am. I'm drinking my water. I hope you guys are too. Ivana, intuitive hello. Yeah, I'm just on for a very short while. I'm getting my health back up, so I just thought I'd say hello. And thanks for the Reiki. And say hello to everyone, get some water in, and then kind of break, like I said, oh God, this is slippery. And see how you guys are doing. You got your Christmas trees up yet? Oh, that's neat, Julie. Julie was saying, hey, Arlene, it's nice to see you. Yes, it has been too long. Oh, love you too, Larissa. I love all you guys. Thank you so much for coming on and just, saying hi to me. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing any readings tonight because my energy is just kind of new. It really feels new. I really feel like I've been going through clearing through a lot, even through with like the illness. Um like working through a lot of spiritual shadow work and stuff like that. Definitely. It was weird. Uh, Some insights and stuff like that came to me. And then I had to set up my new computer here because my other one when was crapping out on me. And so I don't have this completely set up yet, but I'm getting there. Well, Kitty Bear is doing quite well. She's got to watch how much she's eating, and but she's doing quite good. And she's been kind of since we've been having this atmospheric river. It's what they call it. The weather here, it's just pouring rain. Um, she's been kind of in her little kitty hidey hole. She's got this little kind of a my daughter made her kind of like a little fort, and she just kind of goes in there, and I kind of felt like going in there with her. Julie, that sounds really cool, that light language. I'll be checking that up. So let's see. The tree is up. A lot of people are saying their tree is up, but the cat is slowly dismantling it. Well, we didn't put a tree up this year, but what my mom came and did, uh, because I'm stuck out here, is she put and I'll get a shot of it later and put it up in the in the community tab of the mantle because it's really pretty. It's the tree kind of gets lost in our house, so I'm enjoying what I can see. Oh, thank you, Arlene. It's been hell. I'm not gonna lie. It's been hell. I'm so tired. But I think again with the rest and the supplements and drinking a lot of water, which I'm just going to do now again, is helpful. And then I think I had some kind of respiratory, not, I don't know if it was the RSV or whatever that's called. Yes, please do kindly tap the thumbs up. Thank you, butterfly kisses. I'd appreciate it. Uh, it's just one thing after another. Oh, and I'd take it too. I would say I would not fight being pampered at this point. I would like I give in, break my arm. Ah, here we go. Ivana's saying, "Oh, the tree is up, but our rescued American bulldog Sarge almost knocked it over. Oh, how cute! When he saw the doggy treat, oh, he beelined for it. How cute is that? Ah, that's what I've been watching, you guys. Mostly what I've been watching when I do has been animal videos. I haven't been watching tarot. I haven't. Just haven't. It's just like spirits kind of directing me to like go over here and watch this, and then I'm asleep. Afterward. A lot of animal videos, just like of things like what Ivana is talking about. Of hey, Ron, I'm glad you're here. Of watching animals do silly things and be cute, and lots of things that open up the heart chakra and make me feel better, you know, not so stuck. So it's great to see. Well, I think I'm seeing you guys for some reason, but I feel like I am. It's great to have you all here, and I won't keep you too long, but it's just nice to touch in and say hello. Oh yeah, I've heard of the ashwagandha. I know I may not be pronouncing that right, but I have heard of that. Mostly what I've been needing. Yeah, you're right. Who just said that? Something in the energy. Everybody's sick. JR said that. Hello, is Elizabeth Martinez. Oh, there it is. It's sick. Yes. And like sick after being sick, That's what I've just been, I've like, not just me, but other people hit by one and another and something else. Merry Christmas energy boost for you. I'll take it. Thank you. And God bless. This year, Christmas tree artificial purple. Ooh, that sounds pretty. I just ordered some of the fairy lights, little purple fairy lights. Something different. I feel you. Did not go live tree. There's a lot of people didn't do that this year. I want something I can keep for years to come and not clean up the needles. Yeah, and it's a real fire hazard too. I mean, you can get the fresh branches and stuff like that if you and of course the smell is lovely, the fresh pine but if you can get the cedar, anything, you know, it's a nice smell. What I did also is I've ordered some candles that have Christmassy smells, so those should be coming because I go through an abundance of candles. Got one burning right now on my family altar. It's really neat. Again, I've got to get more pictures for you guys. Just, I can do that um, of just neat little things here and there. Because it's what I found is it really is the small things. It really is the small things that make life worth being here for. Thank you so much for coming on to say hello. Oh, and I colored my hair for y'all as well. I got my gray roots. I was feeling pretty tatty. So it feels good to like get my hair color in and put a little makeup on and feel like a lady. Oh, And I am on the what do I need? I need buckets of water 'cause I just am so thirsty. Um, and the prayers and the Reiki are really helping. It's my glass straw. Ah, this is my heating pad. I don't know how it must be cold. Ron must be freezing his little booty off there in Quebec. Brr. I drink ice water and I'm cold. My favorite putty tat. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I have been a sick little putty tat, but mainly I'm starting, I feel like, to kind of come out on the other end of it. And my cards reflect that as well. I tried to do a reading for myself. I've been doing some readings on just things that I'm interested in. But when I try to do a more intensive reading, I don't have the energy. And it's kind of like the curtains kind of close. And then I can feel my guides like going, you need to get your energy up a little higher before you do that. But mostly when I look at my own energy, what I did see was that all the heaviness that I've been going through is now starting to lighten up a little bit. And hopefully I'll be going out, like I was saying, the other end of this. Ah, you bought a fake one too this year. Sold the truck. Now no watering. It is so pretty, so full. Yeah, they are, and if you take care of them, they'll last you a long time. Ah, I can't have a live tree. Oh, my granddaughter's allergic to evergreens. Ooh, yeah, that would be really a bad scene. Mm, that would not be a happy Christmas. So I'm glad that you got your faux tree up and the Christmas lights. I've got Christmas lights over here. Over here. Anyway, like I said, I'll be taking some pictures here and there and posting them up just to get something up and let you see what's going on over here. We're all doing okay. Um, our everyone's arthritis is acting up from all this rain. Love the color. Thank you. Thank you. This short is kind of interesting, but I've got to play with it a little more and I'll definitely have to have somebody once I'm a lot better tidy it up for me. But right now, you know, I'll come on here and smush it around and you guys will understand and we'll hope for the best. Aw. Yes, and hello to everyone. How did you know? You're freezing your keister off. Your booty. Yes. The energy of politics can really drain you. Yeah. That's one thing I found. Even just listening to it, I had to limit it. I had to finally, and in some instances, I needed to shut everything and just like everything. I didn't want to hear anything, not not even ambient music. And sometimes I still need that complete quiet. And I think part of that's because I'm out here, I've got no door, you know. So the kind of just cocooning myself has been very, very good. And it seems like I've been in a cave forever, but hey, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, the Delphi guy. I'm so glad that they caught that person. And it's pretty stunning about the bullets and everything. And I know some people are like, well, but I think this is the guy. When I saw his face, it was just, ugh. The other guys are gross and everything, but I wasn't really sure. But this one, I feel a lot more positive as being definitely, well, in my opinion, um, the right person who did that horrible, those horrible crimes. So I'm glad they got him. And now to get the killer of the Idaho 4, that's really important. Hi, Hazel. Oh, thank you. I don't blame you, Ron. The politics drain me. I mean, American politics especially. I think I just kind of burnt myself out initially when I was doing it. And now I don't even really, it's like I keep abreast of what's happening. I want to know what's happening. I want to know that Trump is getting in trouble for his taxes and all of that. And Trump org is getting in trouble for it. But I don't want to cover it because there's plenty of other people covering it. I don't think I need to be another echo. I can cover something else that's kind of funky and, you know, or or just that appeals to me, that does have my interest, that doesn't make me feel so drained. I don't know why um some of the crime cases don't drain me the way that I would think that they should. I I can only guess that as a mom, it just angers me. Mm, and it hurts me. These are kids. Ooh, Geek Hillbilly says, I have a white tree up. Ooh, pretty, pretty. With the LED LED chaser lights. Oh, that's really neat. Even a few Hallmark ornaments. Ooh, the USS Enterprise. I remember seeing that one. That's cool. I have a friend that has that one. And then sounds like you've got the whole Star Trek, uh, what you call it, collection going. That's cool. That's what's cool about some of the ornaments that you can get. That's the one thing that is so neat about different ornament collecting. Yes, I've been listening to, I don't know how you say that, Julie, but I have been listening to those. And for some reason, I don't know why, but the sound of a blizzard and being in a train and I think the sound of the to-dun, 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 when going on the tracks, that rhythm finally makes me relax. Don't ask me why, but there you go. You too, huh, Julie, JR, about the Delphi guy. And when they show that clip when the wife had taken where she was coming up, sneaking up on him, and the look he gave her, he just always comes off as so sour, like and it's like, ooh, I picked up, it's like, yeah. Okay. You just hit over 2,000 subscribers without doing politics. Ron, that's great, especially without doing politics, because that's something that a lot of people have done without maybe necessarily always wanting to do to pull in more viewers. But I say pull in, and cover where, your interest lies. Julie says that she is not really bothered about how Meghan and Harry are treated. I figure they're grown-ups. They'll figure it out. And, you know, good luck. That's, that's all there is to it. Um, they've got a lot more opportunities than many people I know that are hurting right now. So I think they're okay too. Politics is bull crap. You get enough, and then what drives me mad about it is that They don't just give you the news. And this is why I prefer um, Reuters news and stuff like that, because let me move this pillow, get it behind my back. They don't just give you the news. They beat you over the head with the stories until you've like, I've heard this story 5,000 times. It's becomes annoying. So I like to look at the difference, and Reuters is nice. Also, in following more on what's going over in the Ukraine rather, um, I've found some Polish English news stations and some German English ones. They're much better than ours. I hate to say that, but I feel like that. I'm waiting. Yes, yes. For the Trump perp walk video. Yeah, I will tune in for that. And that because I just don't want to give him, I just don't want to give him my uh, ounce of my energy. It's like, you're not getting it. You're not getting it. And you're going down, clown. You're going down, clown. Occasionally, I just like to read the headlines where, like, how one of his children has said something so stupid that you just gotta laugh or cringe or both. Because I swear, as you know, you can't make it up. These people are just bonkers. Take another bit of water. And that's really what my life has been pretty much controlled by. Are you drinking enough water? Can I get enough food down me? Now I need to sleep. It's been very primitive. And this is the first time I've worn makeup like this. Oh my God, in a long time. I didn't bother with the false eyelashes today. I just thought, you know what? I don't think y'all mind. Just put on some mascara and hope for the best. See, so you have the music ready to dub in Bad Boys by Oh, yeah, that would be perfect for him. Yeah, I do want to see him. I do want to see him sweating it. And he's starting to sweat it now, but it's only start because we all know that avalanche of lawsuits, excuse me, is still rolling. It's only begun its snowball. He's going to be, he is going to be flattened. All of them, I think. Yes, if you would be so kind, please hit the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to Ron and some of my other reader friends that are here, you can kind of tell who has a site and who doesn't by the name. Please make sure that you give a click if you can, or check them out, and make sure that you're subscribed. Ah, now I got fluff. 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 That's from Kitty. If you got a kitty or a dog, you know what I mean. You can't put on lipstick or do anything without getting some of that up your schnoz. You're getting used to the new wireless keyboard. The backslash key is now the next to the enter key. It's funny, but like this is another keyboard now. I've got to get used to it and this computer. And though this isn't the wireless, though, I would like to have a wireless, and I think I might step for one of those for Christmas. Although I might need more USB ports. Um, we haven't done that yet because sometimes I want to lean back and I don't have the, computer right up here. So that's something I'd like to do too, is get a wireless. Yeah, for example, here's Avana Intuitives. So please do make sure that you check them out if you haven't already. And Ron, like I said, oh, I watched Sterling video. He said he's gonna run. Ooh, I don't know. I think he would definitely like to run. Like We know his little chubby little legs aren't going to carry him very far, though. You know, I don't know. I think he would like to run, but I think he's going to end up staying right here. That's my point of view. I just want him to get in a lot of trouble. Just I want him buried in the trouble he has created himself. It's just like, here's all that manure that you created. Now we're going to put it on top of you. Fine, good. Make sure you film it so we can all see. Oh, I'm sorry, Crowflies 888. I have lupus and RA. Ooh, on high doses of gabapentin and baclofen. You have my complete empathy, Crowflies. Bedridden, ho ho ho. Wrap up and keep warm, my friend. Seriously, if it isn't, get your heating pads on, get your hot teas, mm, and get your bottles of lots of water. Lots of water. It's here like in Pacifica where I'm living. We've just been inundated. This is the first day we had some sunshine, but we've had a lot of rain, but we've needed it. So I'm very grateful, but boy, it makes me have to definitely take a bit more of my pain medication than I'm used to. But it's fresh outside and I know all the animals are, benefiting and that feels good in the fresh and green. So yes, that's it, Geek Hillbilly. DW News. That's the German one, you guys. If you can catch that here on YouTube. They are great. Yes, they are great. And the other one, the Polish one, I like to watch. Some of them, well, they have different, of course, um, broadcasters, what you call, oh, the the broadcaster, handler. See, brain isn't working. But they have a few different ones. It's called, what was that? Something TV. That's not very helpful, is it? I'll have to, you know what? When I come up with it and I remember it, I'll put it in the community tab because it's a lot better than American news. You get a more rounded kind of fills in the gaps, is what I find, especially with the war, which I'm more interested. It seems that's where my brain is going. Yeah, they're good. Funny, I have eye makeup on today. Not usual. Yeah, I just put on some brown, you know. And I didn't put on, as you can see, well, you can't really see too much. Not too bad, actually. I can't believe that. I didn't put on any concealer and I don't have on any face powder. It's just lipstick, some blush, mascara, and eyeshadow, and a little eyebrow uh, gel. That was it. Oh yeah, and of course, eyeliner. I got to draw my eyes on, just like Ron. He has to draw his eyes on too, with the little eyeliner, right? And so like I was saying, you can see that Sharon Sipe is great. Everybody's great putting in links for people. And so if you're visiting and you want to see people that have got better stamina than me right now that are putting out other videos, um, definitely check them out. I've got some coming. The interesting thing is I can feel a change in what I'm going to be bringing to the channel, but I don't really know yet how that's going to come about. And so I'm kind of waiting to see how this evolves. It's kind of like being pregnant and not knowing if you're going to have a boy or girl, and you're just kind of waiting to see. It's kind of that feeling. And I'm kind of got that feeling about the channel. There's going to be something new that I'm going to do for myself, different, than what I was doing before. And definitely more oriented as I am learning toward my health, toward taking it easy, enjoying myself, enjoying you guys, and catching up. And, you know, even though it might be some as a simple of a change of like just having 5 people that I do at the weekend that I do for the reading for, it's just going to be a little bit different. I've got some changes I can feel. Oh, thank you, Sharon. You are so awesome. I have missed you guys. I love Bear. And I've got some really cool pictures of Bear. I've gotten some really cool ones of her because she's been coming up on the bed with me a little bit more. Oh, I'll tell you, coffee is good, but it takes all the moisture out of you. I got to make sure. Ooh, this is a nice heating pad, but I swear, I think the timer goes faster than it says it does. You can go up to 90 minutes on it and put it up like to 110 Fahrenheit, which sounds hot, but it's really not. And yes, sending prayers and love and big hugs out to everyone for sure. And especially if you've been going through a hard time this winter with your health and everything. Hey, I empathize. Just take it easy and make your health your priority above everything. And sometimes that means telling people no, telling yourself no when you want to, you know, think, well, maybe I better do no, maybe you should just rest and take it easy. And that's what I've found I needed to do. And again, also happy birthday to everyone this month. So let's see. My brother's birthday is coming up in 3 days, and I'm so glad I found some really cool gifts for him. So I've got him a couple of birthday gifts, and then I'll have to get him I might just give him a gift card, but I've gotten some really cool gifts for people this year. I found some little things here and there too. Nothing major, but neat little things. And happy holidays to everyone, definitely. No matter what you celebrate, I hope that it's happy, healthy for you and your family and loved ones and all that good stuff, and especially for yourself. And I wanted to reach out and say hello to Jay, who has been so sweet, and he sent me a message here recently. And I need to get back to a lot of people. I just had to put all of my correspondence on basically hold because I just couldn't deal with it. It takes seriously when I go in to or have the nurses come to set up and how to put it, uh, redo my wound dressings. It takes a long time, really, just to do these things. It's very intricate, tedious. So by the time I'm done with that, I'm usually like, man, now I need to go to the bathroom and eat, and now I'm going to go to sleep, and the time is eaten up. So it's really good to get on here right now and steal some time with you guys. That's part of what slows me down. Yeah, DW News is good. I hope so, Maya. I heard the same thing from Sterling. I don't watch Sterling. No offense to Sterling, but I really don't watch a lot of it's not out of like, oh, it's just a natural uh I don't know. It's like how my need is to watch the animals and uh, um other things, but not other readers so much. You know, on a personal note of just like popping in and saying hi, that's what I'm better. Well, I was better at until I got sick, but I haven't really watched other people's channels. It's just I can't I can't focus half the time. I was really lucky last night to be able to read a book for a while. I got very excited about that. That's where my level, a wild life, is. Ooh, I could read a book. He's going to be in trouble. He's going to be in trouble. The bottom line is he's going to be a miserable man. So I don't think that we need to get too hung up on how it plays out, because I don't think any of us are going to probably be 100% happy with it. But I think it's going to definitely, I will reiterate what I have always gotten is I definitely think it's going to affect 45's health. Yeah. Just like I've always said, and others as well. It's going to, like, once that snowball of lawsuits and charges and all that, I wouldn't want to be him. It's like crime for a heart attack or a stroke or something like that. That's what I see, that kind of energy around him. Yes, please. Oh, hey, Stony. It's so good to see you. I'm feeling a little better. Yes, he needs to feel and learn that, hey, there's something called consequences you've never dealt with very much in your life. And the same for his children. I think it's going to be like, what do you call an epiphany? And I think that this Easter is going to be significant. In fact, that's where I see more things, because my focus has been on a bit more on Putin and Ukraine, but I kind of feel like they're all kind of interwoven, because Trump and them, they're all holding hands, ugh, in their own little creepy way. They're all, all those creepsters. But you notice how like Putin's like losing support, like India's like, nah, man. Even Modi is saying, no, you talking about throwing around nukes. No, no. So he's losing a lot of support. And his end is also nigh, I believe. Oh, you got your keyboard and matching mouse at a secondhand store for $3. Woot, 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 woot. Very good. This is my mouse is I've got a spare one, but us Smurfs, we're gonna get the electrical tape out and we are gonna make this work. And by cracky, it does. This sounds horrible, but every morning I wake up and ask hubby, has Pootie done the dirt dive yet? Yeah, I don't think he's quite there yet, but I know it sounds terrible, but he's terrible. And we want his terribleness to stop so that people can live in peace and that we don't have to ask that horrible question if he's still around. I think he's going to be around, but I think there's going to be something really serious for him. I have gotten cards that show around springtime and Easter. So, like anywhere from March, I don't even know. I need to look on the calendar. Um, that are going to just catch up with him. And I think he too is going to get like, it's going to be like whammo. I think there's going to be a real sudden, I know why I'm saying that, because I did get the tower um, for him. So one of the things that I saw was that when it does get really bad, it's going to be like all of a sudden. So he's going to be from like us seeing him looking puffy and shaky and, kind of a little odd. And then my cards show, I can only speak for my cards, uh, then something suddenly very significant ripping the rug out from underneath him that he's not going to expect health wise. I don't know what it is, but I'll be watching. That's good. Water, food, sleep. It's amazing, how important that is. I feel so dumb, but just making sure that I do that. And my mom couldn't believe how much I was sleeping. I couldn't believe it either because, like, normally I'm an insomniac and I wasn't having to take, and I'm not having to take anything to sleep. It's just where I was before. So that's also very big difference too physically for me to feel. And just needing to pull back, as much as I love to come on here and do things, uh, it all kind of caught up and I couldn't catch up and get the new computer set up, get my health right on track. So I kind of had to go into a cave. Aw, we need you, girl. Thank you. And I need you guys. I really do. I enjoy uh connecting with you guys. You guys are a great bunch of subscribers, a great bunch of people. And subscribers sounds so cold. Um, I'm just going to say online friends. I really enjoy your company, and it makes such a difference. Yes, I found a lot of enlightening readings about the war. Um, I feel like, from what I can tell from dreams as well, while I've had a lot of dreams because I've been sleeping a lot. Um, and some of these dreams are just, and I won't go into it here because it's way too long, but I really do think that for sure Ukraine will get all their territory back, all their territory back. That means Crimea. That's theirs. Um, that Russia would beg to differ. They're going to get it back. They're gonna endure. They're gonna endure a lot of bad stuff, like they already have. But they're incredible people, and we need to help them. And it will make a difference for the world. And so that's one of the readings that I do want to do. Uh, Once I can set up properly and clear an area, we've got boxes everywhere here, y'all, of my medical supplies. Just crazy. Oh, you watch Reuters too, Larissa. I think it's one of the best. I do. I like its format and the way I can look and find things. Ah, you're too kind. You're too kind. I have not felt anything like beautiful at all in these last few months. Oh my God, I have felt like hot trash. Oh, I love it. Stony says, I don't look a day over 70 and I'm 64. Ronnie's laughing. Let's see, Crowflies, do you have any tips on how to stay thin while homebound or bedridden? You know, is eating healthy. Number one, it's going to help you heal, and you don't have a lot of excessive calories, and portion control. So if you are limited in your movement, you want to make sure that you're getting your veggies, really getting your veggies in, getting the right amount of protein, whether, some people don't eat meat. I will, and eat vegetables too. I'm an omnivore pretty much. Uh, but that is one way because then if you can kind of cut out the crap food and have water and treat yourself to a soda, a ginger ale or something every now and again. You can't always just be so, you know. But then you're not going to have that problem as much. There's also certain little exercises. Nobody likes that word unless they're athletic, and I'm not really athletic, but anyways, stretching is really important while if you're not moving around, able to move around a lot, especially with the lupus and the stuff like that. But diet, the food you eat matters, and the portions and the freshness. And I've been fortunate that my husband's uh, been able to make me some, healthy food to eat. And he actually gets mad if I have garbage food while I'm trying to heal. Um, so definitely work on eating lighter food as well. I wouldn't eat anything. I don't. For example, I don't eat anything that's really heavy. Not like big meat and potatoes. I do love potatoes though. I will eat a bowl of mashed potatoes. Like that would be my dinner. But it's really about that. It's portion control, thinking about how much energy you're burning and not burning, and changing some things around. Giving yourself uh, uh, some treats, like maybe not ice cream, but maybe you're going to have more like a ice, oh, like a slushy or what do you call that? A popsicle, you know, and just sizing it down. Just size it down a little bit and upping the water and really upping your protein, and especially if you're in bed, you're going to need the fiber because you can get really plugged up. So making sure that you're eating, um, I keep knocking that over. Making sure that you're eating fresh as much as you can, and if you don't have so much fresh stuff, but stuff with fiber in it, dried fruit is a good treat, um, especially. Let's see. Let me roll down here. I've been yakking away at this. I feel like a million, maybe older. I certainly have felt that way. I know how you feel. Great news, Maya. Yay. Elbow cough, cough, cough. It will be new because, yes, you've had an experience. Hmm. It's been interesting. I've been writing my dreams down in my journal when I can. And some of them have just been so weird that it takes me a moment to kind of disentangle and kind of go over it again. Still can't get the image of Ron twerking on your birthday. And what's good is you can always replay. That's very true. Cats are very healing. They know when you're low. That's very true. And it's been very comforting, to have Bear around. Meow. Stony says. All right, let's see. Leslie King, you're in here somewhere. Hey, there, now I can see you. Oh, this is the truth. Everybody's got this. I cough like I'm barfing up a lung every night. It's the coal dust in my lungs. Oh, I hope not. Um, I've been coughing just because of drainage. I think like I said earlier, I think I got a mild version of that respiratory kind of bug, not the flu. not the flu, because I didn't feel too bad, but it was just irritating. Noses. Oh God. My nose was itchy, my eyes, and they were watering, and I was getting sneezing attacks, and I had to keep the tissue nearby because I was also coughing and still am kind of coughing it up, especially in the morning. And I think a lot of people are, whether they, I just don't want the flu. I really don't want the flu. And a lot of people are getting it. Hey, Ron. Oh, Leslie. Is your a Sagittarius or Capricorn? Is your brother? Oh, my brother's a Sag. He is on the 14th. And I couldn't believe he was the one that I found the coolest gifts for this year. That just are so him. And they're kind of the ones like, oh, I don't want to say it because if he plays this, then he's going to know all. He doesn't usually tune in, but that would be my luck, wouldn't it? He would tune into the one where I'm yakking and I tell all his gifts. I'm not going to do that. But I got some really cool, um, how can I put it? Kind of nostalgic stuff that we grew up watching that I knew he would like. So he'll have some interesting gifts this year. Probably the best one. There's some people you just find the stuff for, and then everybody else gets gift cards. Yes, zinc for wound healing. Absolutely. And definitely an all around, what do you call? Definitely want your supplements when you're healing. That's for sure. Especially C and iron. Those two, big time for me. That's made a difference. I got to tell you, I think that once I started that, I do think it began to help me budge out of that low energy. I could do that wound dressing, have done some in the past. This is interesting. If you haven't seen these wound vacs, they are really cool. They are on the new frontier of technology, so to speak, and it's very interesting. But you have this foam that you basically you cut, and you have to make strips of. Um, and you can pack the wound with, and it draws the moisture out of your wound with the vac. That's why, wound vac. So it's pulling the excessive moisture out of your wound so that your wound can stay clean, not get infected. And thanks be to God and the wound vac, um, I've been able to have a very clean wounds, but they're deep. There's a lot of tunneling, and one is to the bone. Actually, both are close to being to the bone, but more this left side. But it's tiring. So it's important um, to use the right stuff that you can get. But the wound vac is helping me, and then I think the next thing my body is going to be prepping to do is to create the tissue that I need to fill in the wound. It takes such a long time. But I'm weird. I find this kind of thing interesting. I'll probably be Googling this later. I hope you don't stay up so long that you can rest and protect your energy. I'm off to bed. Good night there in the UK, Miss P44. It was lovely to chat with you, and I'll catch you again when I'm on. Yes, I worked, Geek Hillbilly did work in the underground coal mines for a decade. I'm so sorry that you have first stage black lung. My grandfather was forced to work in the coal mines in Vorkuta in Siberia. And I do think it shortened his life. I'm surprised he lived as long as he did into his 70s. uh, but he had to work there, and so you have my empathy and my respect, and I hope that you're feeling okay. And take care, make sure that you're taking care of yourself because that coughing business is for the birds. Karma is a female dog. Yes, it is. And there's lots of these. That's the one thing that I get is that I think, and I think you guys would agree with me, is that I think a lot of these leaders are going to start coming around on their karma. I think there in China, was it Z? I may not Xi. I may not be saying his name correctly. I think something's going to be going on there to watch. There's a lot of places to kind of watch, but there, Saudi Arabia, Iran. Sorry, I want to say that correctly, and of course Russia. You notice a lot of these uh, big um, tyrannical uh, places and governments are starting to see a little ripple of, I don't know, something different, that I think that it's a bit of a sign that they're going to slide into the toilet, frankly. Just being honest, my opinion. And Ron says, yes, I think so too. I think he meant that about. Oh, JR says, when I'm sick, I'll watch very innocent things. Yes, that's what I've been doing. Like I was saying about the animals and babies and, sweet things. Even some things for children that are cute, that I go, oh, adult cartoons, kids cartoons, Bob Burgers, F is for Family on Netflix. I'm I tried to watch Netflix. I want to watch Wednesday. I want to watch that because I love the Addams Family. So I want to catch that. And there's going to be another one coming out on Netflix with Christian Bale called The Pale Blue Eye. And it's a thriller. And it's very atmospheric and kind of a period piece that goes back to the time of Edgar Allan Poe. Oh my God, I think it's going to be great because the Christian Bale's in it. I think he's just a fabulous actor. Um, I'll watch it. And. The only place this is Geek Hillbilly. The only place the feds could put Trump would be, yes, that's right, the ADX Florence, Colorado, toughest, most isolated. I don't think he's going to go there, though. I think he's going to be, and I could be wrong, and I kind of want him to go there, but I just feel like he's going to go into a hospital and he's not going to be well enough to come back out. That's kind of a feeling I've had for a long time. So maybe I could be wrong for sure, but that's where he should go, and his sons. God help the Ukrainian people. Yes, Slava Ukraini. I can't believe what they've gone through. Oh, you see the same heart problems. Yeah. I mean, I think I would have heart problems if I had done all those bad things and was going to get now payback. And I do think it's coming back. I do, because I keep getting cards like when I do look at it, Wheel of Fortune comes up a lot lately. And the Tower, I told you that one. That's just remembering offhand. My neck is stiff. I try to write them down. So I'll have to, again, go back now that I got a bit more energy from time to time and fill in what I get, even just putting it in on the community tab for you guys, see if you guys are getting the same thing. That looks like a dead mouse. He would have to be in protected custody, absolutely. Yeah. He'd be bored. He'd be bored poopless. Can you imagine? Because he's one of those people like, I don't know, some of us can just kind of entertain ourselves, you know? We don't need too much. Heck, at this point, I've learned how to just zone out and go into my kind of my meditation, go inward. Trump doesn't want to go inward. It's a sewer in there. Use duct tape. Amen. That's good, Greek hillbilly. Let's see. Solitary confinement with no internet. Darn tootin'. No internet for you, mister. Nobody wants to hear your dumb tweets or any stupid crap that you got to say. Ugh, it's like, we're so tired of you. Just go away and take your family with you. Duct tape would be good for them all. Just quiet. Dirt dive, head ventilation. It's the Russian way. He's going to be pushing up daisies, or as the grannies were telling him, sunflowers. Putting sunflowers, remember that? Putting sunflowers in their hands, the soldiers, and saying, well, you're going to be fertilizer basically for these seeds. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so excited that you're here. I really, really, really am. Paldis. Paldis, Marissa. She knows what that means. Oh, both shut themselves off after 8 minutes of idle time. Saves on batteries. Oh, oh. Let's see what else we got going here. It's a community, Leslie says. We love you and miss everyone. All, please give her all big hugs. All. It's sad to see that they had to go. It's sad to see what they had to go through just to keep their own land. I agree. It's disgusting. And ugh. I think we all feel it, or we can empathize. And it just gets you by the gut, doesn't it? And they're so brave because you know what? If they weren't there taking the beating basically, and God bless them, so many of their people dying in horrible ways. Um, things would be worse for more of us. They are really truly taking this one for the team. So I think that we should be giving them what they need to get rid of, to push Russia out, lickety split, because I think that would be best for everyone. A lot of these guys don't want to be there fighting, that are being forced to go. And I don't know if this is, I need to double check this information, but I did see that they were looking at another mobilization, or basically like another forcing of people to have to go fight, and maybe looking at people that are older. And I'm just thinking, gee whiz, this is enough. This is terrible. Now you're taking I don't know where it but they're emptying out their prisons, putting them, and then they're looting their own soldiers after they've been deceased. I mean, I could understand ammo or taking something like that, but they're taking clothing. And I read that they don't have any change of clothing. So they're all wet, muddy, and cold. I think a lot of them are going to be facing the Russian army hypothermia and trench foot and frostbite like nobody's business, but we're not going to hear about it. Hello, Crystal Carpenter. Thank you. I'm amazed by Ukraine's ability to think outside the box. That's what I've been very interested when it comes to tactics. Tactics have been very interesting to learn. And also, their improvisation in using old Soviet material, different, uh, you know, weapons or vehicles, things that were older, and make them into something new and sending them back to Russia with a little bit of a bang bang surprise. So that's been interesting that they've been hitting their army bases as well inside Russia and not, and I'm so glad not targeting their civilian population. Oh, thank you, Charles. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. No enablers too, Leslie. Maureen Cronin, YouTube, another good light language person. Thank you, Julie. I will seriously check her channel out. Sorbet? Yes, sorbet is good rather than ice cream if you're trying to slim down. I'm mobility limited due to leg amputation. That's right. I remember that now, Geek Hillbilly. I lift weights now. Good on you. Oh, you're beginning to look like a gorilla. Well, good on you. You know what? That's only because if you get sick, I tell you, if you're in good shape or in better shape, that is like money in the health bank that to draw upon. Mwah, mwah. Kisses on your forehead, Maya. Thank you. It's rather large. So, and hello to you. Ron shouldn't be doing that twerking if he's pregnant. Ron, if you've got something you need to tell us, I'm all slow. You guys are probably well on this. That was fun on my birthday. And hey, Tyler, I see you're here. Chromatica's Rebel too. Oh, no problem. No problem. It's my pleasure, Crow Flies. I hope that you find some of it helpful. It's really, it's just common, just real basic, you know? Don't make it complicated for yourself. Just portion control, healthy food, a treat once a week, so that you don't feel deprived or whatever here and there. And I think you can reduce a lot of the weight gainage. And if you can, while you're in bed, it is important to kind of move your legs if you can move them, um, move around because you really don't want to get um, blocked up. You know what I mean? That's the other thing. And that's where dried fruit or anything with like good fiber, vegetables, fresh vegetables come in. Immune boosters. Yes. Let's see. Mom has to get hers done daily after a bad burn. Oh, it took her ages. I believe it. The dressing for the wound, you have to it really is like it has tested my patience because it's often that you're stuck in a position that's very uncomfortable. And it's like, don't move. We're trying to get this on because it's tricky. And, I'm stuck full of tape and my body doesn't like the tape. So now I got blisters and now I got to put on, hydrocortisone, you know. So I, I'm glad that your mom is, I hope, complete. But you're saying it took, so that's past tense. So I'm taking it that she is healed now. But yeah, unbelievable. It really takes, in all honesty, from what I've been told by doctors, is that it really takes your body about up to a year, and I believe it, to heal after you've had surgery or something major, or like these stupid pressure ulcers, or a bad burn. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, Elizabeth says, drink this very hot without burning yourself. Oh, the fresh ginger, palm size, uh, 2 or 3 sticks of cinnamon. Boil, let it sit for a few minutes, making up for 5 cups, 4 in a cup. See continue. I think I get what you're saying. I will try that. I will try that. I like ginger. And I've been drinking, I know that doesn't have so much of it, but it's like ginger ale, anything I can get my hands on. That's my one treat that I do allow myself because it's like kind of refreshing. Yeah, take it easy with the lung condition. Do take care. Okay, here's the second part. Continuation. Now you add 2 tables. This is what my mother-in-law, God rest her soul, used to do for her lungs. Because I remember the ginger and the honey and warm water, and then 2 tablespoons lime juice will help with the mucus. Mm. Oh, I'm so glad. For me, I woke up with a really bad sore throat and I thought, oh no, now I got something else again. And I thought, geez. And I drank a little bit of water and I was drinking some water, but it when I began to feel better. But when I drank a complete bottle this size, the sore throat went completely away. So it's like I realized, ooh, one of my things I got to make sure is I'm drinking a hell of a lot of water because I'm being drained, you know? That's really good advice, though, Elizabeth, because that is a very healthy, helpful thing for anyone that's having trouble breathing, sore throat. I know it helped my mother-in-law tremendously because she used to tell me the same thing. To the person that would be geek hillbilly with black lung, look into lomatium, which is an herbal supplement. Chinese medicine also has some toning formulas for the lungs. That might be worth it. Geek hillbilly. We've seen Wednesday. It's good. Oh, lucky. I haven't yet. I've been kind of like saving it for when I'm going to be able to stay awake and like be able to enjoy it. So I can't wait. I'm going to probably throw it on in the next day or two. And you saw too, Julie. You liked it. That's good. Good to hear. I'm getting a lot of good thumbs ups from people, about that one. Inside Job. Ooh, that's another one I'm going to put down. Hi, Ron. I hope this can help her. Uh, that's lovely, Elizabeth. I'm familiar with this, so I will definitely, and my husband's familiar with it too. Um, use that if I get congested again. I didn't really get too congested, but I got sneezy, and and drainage. Constant drainage was annoying and making me sick to my stomach. Ah, and I get a slice of lemon from my next door neighbor's lemon tree, which is nice in my drink. A lot of lemon adding where I can. Oh, Charles, just watched Wednesday with my granddaughter. Love it. It's so cool to hear that from you guys. So I can put that on and enjoy it because I used to love that show since I was a kid. And I think a lot of you guys close enough to my age that you probably watched it too. I want to see Meghan and Harry documentary on Netflix. I'd watch it. It wouldn't be the first thing. It wouldn't be the first thing, but I'm curious because a lot of people are making a ruckus, so I'm a little curious. To be under so much pressure, a body can only take so much. Kaput. It's the truth. And it gets scary when you get to that point when you realize you kind of pushed it a little too far. So everyone must, and please do look out for yourselves. Don't push yourselves, especially this time of year. Too many bad bugs going around and another mutation of COVID. I've seen different supposed pictures of Harry and Meghan's daughter, and they are completely different kids. I don't know because I haven't really paid admittedly, any attention. So that's curious. Heart problems for Trump. Not a surprise. He lives on Big Macs, Diet Coke, and KFC. I mean, the Diet Coke, that's just so bad on so many levels. You might as well drink regular Coke and just less of it. But I read somewhere, sorry guys, my lips are getting a little dry, and I don't want to. I read somewhere that he drinks up to like close to maybe 12 a day. I can't fathom it. That would make me so sick. And I enjoy Coca-Cola. I like a Coca-Cola with lemon. I do. I wouldn't like diet. No, I don't trust those artificial sweeteners. But dang, I would hate to see the inside of him. Bad enough to have to look at the outside. Cracking myself up. Okay. So, Julie Munson, Merry Christmas, big hugs. All this excitement is going to make you sleep well tonight. I think so. And then I had a really nice shower and I got my hair colored. I'm gonna, makes you feel a little better. Oop, Trina has a live in less than 20 minutes. Well, I won't be on here too much longer. I'm just wanting to say hello. MK Karen M. Sorry. So good to see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's like I thought I am not going on there. When my hair was all matted up like that, I thought I cannot go on there, until I get that sorted out. So that's when the scissors came out, and I just thought this is over. So Julie's saying it's going to be a horrible, yeah. And you know what? A lot of people are saying that it will certainly be a lot. It'll be hard on Ukrainians, but it'll be a lot harder on Russians who are not properly equipped or fed, or though a lot of them just I think are going to pass from freezing to death. Honestly, they are the military MacGyvers. They certainly are the Ukrainians. Russians are using, yeah, the same old World War II tactics. Frontline troops can't retreat, or the second line will shoot them. That's right. And I've seen the footage. Not nice. We can't imagine that. And they're shooting each other. I mean, I don't know. Crazy. Scary, crazy. Let's see what else you guys are saying here. Oh, here we go. Stay away from sugar. It weakens immunity. Well, definitely you don't want to overconsume it. You definitely do not. Lots of water and lots of good, good, healthy food, if you could do it. Yes, that's right. I can't imagine what their feet look like either. Oof. Oh, this is nice. MK Karen. Oh, Blackcat. Our best friends growing up had a child who broke his neck playing football as a freshman in high school. I'm so sorry. He is a saint. He has been through so much. He is still here. Well, God bless him, because as you age with a disability, it is, let me tell you, an eye-opening experience. Um, it's a lot. It's very painful. So bless him, because that is not easy at all, especially when you're a quad. So bless him. He has bed sores. Uh-huh. And so on often. Yeah, they're really hard. Once you get them, you're pre kind of disposed, and so you got to flip flop around, and be moving around, making sure that you're, like, right now I've got this low pressure mattress that's sitting on top of my regular mattress, and of course, for me, cushion wise, the best um, is Roho, which is an air cushion. And I hope that he has one of those in his chair, because that will help him when he's getting in his chair, um, you know, to get out from one place or another. You do want to do that. It's such a waste of life. It is. The generals do nothing but cover their own butts. Corruption is the order of the day. That's right. I mean, that's why they don't have what they need to have. Here they've pumped themselves up as this big tough army. Well, they're so corrupt they won't even, you know, make sure that their people are equipped and fed and have the right clothing. And I was watching something about their armor. It's scary, sad that their body armor is that poor. It's like they really don't care about their own people is shocking. Grass grower, hello. Good to see you. Hope you've been well and recovering. Well, I've not been well, but I am recovering. So I am getting well, and I'm beginning to feel better, and more with it. Before, I was in complete brain fog. Can't talk. Oh, thank you so very much, Karen, for the $20 super sticker. Thank you so much. Important to fortify your adrenals too. That is very, very true. Okay, let's see what else we have. I won't stay on here terribly longer. My goodness, it's already been an hour. I didn't think I would last that long. Well, I'll wrap it up and just finish this up, and then with the last few comments here. First thing I watched on Netflix was the series Lucifer. You found it entertaining. I haven't watched that one yet, but I did find it intriguing. Like, I put it on my watch list. Yes, thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it, because I have not been putting out my videos, so I don't think I'm probably going to make the mark to make any money on YouTube, but I don't care, It'll be what it will be. But I do appreciate that donation very much. 12 Diet Cokes. Is he? Yeah, I know. It's so gross. I mean, that would make me so thirsty. Even if I drink a Coke, as a joy, a little treat, I still want water. Mm, I don't know how he does that. That's so gross. It's like he doesn't drink water or something, which makes sense for how he looks. 12 Diet Cokes a day. He must be like a herd of horses. Oh yeah, he wears Depends, doesn't he? He probably does. I think if I drink that much, I might have to put on something a little extra too. I might get a little leaky. But yeah, he's older. That might be hard. He must be up half the night. That's why he doesn't sleep. He's going pee all the time. Julie says, lovely, not ooh, eh. Grass grower, may all beings be free of suffering and its causes. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with us. May all beings be free of suffering and its causes. Amen to that. Amen, grass grower. Yeah, and the Ukrainians have their new winter uniforms. They're going to be properly outfitted as compared to the Russians who don't have a change of clothing. And in many cases, I read, don't even have a change of socks. They're supposed to wrap their feet in cloth. Well, Maya, I was wondering if you might find a biomat or cold laser to be helpful. Red light therapy helps a lot with things. I'll have to check that out, Julie. I'm not familiar with that. Now, of course, I've heard about, different light therapy, like the blue light. Like I do have like this one tool that we use to help stimulate the blood and drying out the wound that's got like blue lights, but the other ones I'm very curious about. I don't know. Thank you so much. Thank you, Geek Hillbilly. I appreciate that donation. Thank you very much. Aw, thank you guys. Well, I tell you what, we're just going to wrap this up because I can't believe I've been yakking this much. Lucifer is about Satan and an alternate look played for laughs. That reminds me of the 60s film that I think that was probably based on. Oh, it was good. Gosh dang it. Can somebody remember that? Because I'm not remembering. There was a film and it had Dudley Moore in it. Dudley Moore, if you guys remember him. And that was really funny too. So I'm thinking this is a something that's kind of inspired. It sounds like that should be good. Along with all your help to people with technical help, you have a big heart. Aw, yes, you do. You do, Geek Hillbilly. You're a you're a fine person. And unfortunately, we can't say that about everybody. But I think there's more good in the world than stinkers. I really do. Trump need one of those pins taped over his head. Both ends spouting the same thing. Well, that's true. That's very true. I just wouldn't want to have to change that. Daisy D. Hi, how are you feeling? I'm feeling pretty good tonight. Thank you. I hope that you're feeling well. I'm just closing out this live, just kind of trying to get back out there. And I will be coming back with some new things here and there. It won't probably be like on, schedule as it should be, but when the energy is up, it's like I'm grabbing the brass ring and running, is so to speak, when I can. Because like uh a lot of my equipment and things got put in different places, so I'm kind of like, oh god, where did my where'd my mic go, where did my camera go? So, and with this new computer, this laptop has a really good front view camera that I just found out. I'm still exploring my new computer. I haven't, it takes forever. Thank you. Yes. Bedazzled. Yes. And then they did a remake with, of course, the beautiful Liz. um, she's English, beautiful lady, Elizabeth Hurley. And that was a hoot. That was an absolute hoot. Yeah, look it up because you'll enjoy it. And I'm a bit nostalgic sometimes. I like to see the earlier films and like, oh, there's Dudley Moore, Peter Cook. That's it, Julie. Yes, Peter Cook and Dudley Moore. They were a crack up, I'll tell you. Good night, gorgeous, and all my friends here. Life is precious. That's right. It is. So, everyone take care. I'll look that up, Maya. Do, because 'cause you'll enjoy it. Thank you, Daisy. That's okay, take your time. That's what I've had to do. My body has just not given me a choice. That's right. So, I'll say goodnight here to you all and bid you adieu, and I hope that you have a very if I hope to be in touch before Christmas. Um, but if not, you'll get something, I'll be creating a video for something, that struck my fancy. So I just want to wish you all a good night and thank you so, so very much for joining me this evening and take care. Take care of yourself and make sure that you're drinking plenty of water. Seriously. So if you could give me a thumbs up on the way out, I'd appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys soon. It's been lovely. I can't believe I took this long chatting to you, but yeah, I can because I always do that with you guys, don't I? Anyway, Sharon Sipe, you're amazing. And thank you all so much. I'm going to end the broadcast. Good night, you guys. Mwah. Love you.